City police say Little John, the three kids, and their mom all lived together. They were called after Little John went Facebook Live, making threats to kill himself and the kids.
We received a 911 call in regards to this at 4:14 that morning.
Hey, this is so funny. Look at my son right here. I just told him I'm finna kill his ass. You hear me? That's fucking fucked up, cuz, on my soul, nigga. But see, everybody think I'm joking, right? I'm playing, right? Everybody think I'm fucking playing, right? Right, okay. This gonna be the last time, this will be the last video I make. Nigga, God rest my soul. Wook, Ovia Foreman, you are responsible for your part in this too. You chose to be a destroyer, right? It's okay, fine. You hold this, take this with you. Tater, wow, nigga. After everything I gave you, cuz. After everything, all I wanted was a conversation, nigga. I told you, nigga. All you had to do was talk to me, nigga. All I wanted was conversation. That's it. I wanted you to be woman enough to look me in my fucking eyes, nigga. After 13 years of my life, nigga, giving to you, nigga, and cut me loose. Look me in my face and break me loose, nigga. Look, break my heart. Look me in my eyes and break my heart, nigga. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You wanna go lay up with niggas and get fucked and nigga, whatever the case. You're slick, my nigga. You lied, my nigga. You're a habitual cheater, my nigga. And you have given yourself to men. You've given me STD behind this shit. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked other niggas recklessly. I forgave you for it. You wanted to come home, baby. You wanted to come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Galen. Watch this. Yeah. And carry this torch, baby. And no, I gave you a choice. And you chose this. Oh, you're so scared, right? Okay.
OCPD flooding the streets with officers, sending the helicopter for a bird's eye view, and we're in the process of getting an Amber Alert out. But that call came in just minutes too late.
The vehicle the man was driving pulled up into a neighborhood and parked at 4:11. This would have been about 3 minutes before police were notified. Sadly, he executed his own children and then turned the gun on himself.
The oldest child, just 6 years old.
The officers and detectives, they just look more heartbroken than anything.
It's even worse to open the door and actually bear witness to that scene and actually see with your own two eyes what's happened there.
All right, guys. Well, I just wanted y'all to see, again, a senseless crime that didn't even have to happen. He's hurt, and he wanted her to hurt for the rest of her days. He's hurt, and hurt people hurt people. This girl done daggone been out, done left the babies with him, and he's upset, he's distraught. I don't even know what this one is, but it says, trigger warning, man live stream before killing children and self. A woman out on a dog walk found a car with 4 people dead inside. 3 of the 4 people were children, age 6 and younger. Police said the children died at the hands of their guest father. Man, again, just know who you sleeping with. This man said he been in this relationship for 13 years, probably been, faithful to this woman. He got his kids at home or in the car or whatever, looked like I don't know where he was, but the whole scenario was sad. And he's screaming, this is what's going to happen, and you shouldn't have done this. You didn't even come home. So he wants her. This is what I want. I see that he wanted her to hurt for the rest of her days. He wanted her to suffer for the rest of her days, to know what cheating caused a distraught man to do to her and her children. Just plain out distraught. The oldest was 6. He was sitting there crying. Poor baby, I would have took off running. Lord have mercy. I just can't even imagine thinking that a dad could do that to their children, but this is just that type of time that these demonic dark spirits are attaching themselves to people to be able to make them do these dark things. You just got to be careful, and this is just terrible. It's just a travesty that them babies lost their life to a distraught man that is probably could have been saved if somebody had went, but who knows? That's terrible. I just right now in my mind, because I just vexed about the whole scenario, because why come he took his children up out of here? But sometimes we wonder why, and then you can daggone go back in your mind and say, well, he felt like them was his children and he was taking them with him, and that's not right. Is he the biological father to any of the kids? Supposed to be, allegedly, he the daddy to them. This is terrible. These people is losing their cool, y'all. I mean, I can't even imagine, and if he stayed with her, he said, you didn't even come home. Did y'all hear him? So, this is just something that he just is upset about, child. He telling her, you ain't even come home.
Oklahoma City police say Little John, the 3 kids, and their mom all lived together. They were called after Little John went Facebook Live, making threats to kill himself and the kids.
We received a 911 call in regards to this at 4:14 that morning.
Hey, this shit's so fun. Look at my son right now. I just told him I'm finna kill his ass. You hear me? That's fucking fucked up, cuz, on my soul, nigga. But see, everybody think I'm joking, right? I'm playing, right? Everybody think I'm fucking playing, right? Right, okay. This gonna be the last time. This will be the last video I make. Nigga, God rest my soul. Wook, over your
Poor
foreman,
babies.
you are responsible for your part in this too. You chose to be a destroyer, right? It's okay, fine. You hold this. Take this with you. Tater. Wow, nigga. After everything I gave you, cuz. After everything, all I wanted was a conversation, nigga. I told you, nigga. All you had to do was talk to me, nigga. All I wanted was conversation. That's it. I wanted you to be woman enough to look me in my fucking eyes, nigga. After 13 years of my life, nigga, giving to you. Nigga, and cut me loose. Look me in my face and break me loose, nigga. Look, break my heart. Look me in my eyes and break my heart, nigga. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You wanna go lay up with niggas and get fucked and nigga, whatever the case. You're slick, my nigga. You lied, my nigga. You're a habitual cheater, my nigga. And you have given yourself to men. You've given me STD behind this shit. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked another niggas recklessly. I forgave you for it. You wouldn't even come home, baby. You wouldn't even come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Galen. Watch this. Yeah. And carry this torch, baby. And no, I gave you a choice. And you chose this. Oh, you're so scared, right? Okay.
OCPD flooding the streets with officers, sending the helicopter for a bird's eye view, and we're in the process of getting an Amber Alert out.
Y'all
But
heard
that
what
call
he
came in
said.
just minutes too late.
The vehicle the man was driving.
Oklahoma City police say Little John, the 3 kids, and their mom all lived together. They were called after
So
Little
was
John
3
went
kids.
Facebook Live, making threats to kill himself and the kids.
We received a 911 call in regards to this at 4:14 that morning.
Hey, this shit's so fun. Look at my son right now. I just told him I'm finna kill his ass. You hear me? That's fucking fucked up, cuz, on my soul, nigga. But see, everybody think I'm joking, right? I'm playing, right? Everybody think I'm fucking playing, right? Right, okay. This will be the last time. This will be the last video I make. Nigga, God rest my soul. Wook.
Right, like he could have daggone took his own self out of
for your part
here.
in this too. You chose to be a destroyer, right? It's okay, fine. You hold this. Take this with you. Tater. Wow, nigga. After everything I gave you, cuz. After everything, all I wanted was a conversation, nigga. I told you, nigga. All you had to do was talk to me, nigga. All I wanted was conversation. That's it. I want you to be woman enough to look me in my face, nigga, after 13 years of my life, nigga, giving to you. Nigga, and cut me loose. Look me in my face and break me loose, nigga. Look, break my heart. Look me in my eyes and break my heart, nigga. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You wanna go lay up with niggas and get fucked and nigga, whatever the case. You're slick, my nigga. You lied, my nigga. You're a habitual cheater, my nigga. And you have given yourself to men. You're giving me STD behind this shit. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked nothing niggas recklessly. I forgave you for it. You wanted to come home, baby. You wanted to come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Galen. Watch this. Yeah. And carry this torch, baby. And no, I gave you a choice. And you chose this. Oh, you're so scared, right? Okay. Okay.
OCPD flooding
This
the
is
streets
so
with officers,
terrible, y'all.
sending the helicopter for
That
a bird's eye
baby
view, and
is
we're in the
6
process
years
of getting
old,
an Amber
y'all.
Alert out.
And
But
he
that call
know.
came in just minutes too late.
The vehicle the man was driving pulled up into a neighborhood.
That's sad.
And parked
That
at
poor
411.
baby.
This would have been
And
about
he's
3
old
minutes
enough to
before
know
police were notified. Sadly,
what death
he
is.
executed his own children and then turned the gun on himself.
The oldest child, just 6 years old.
The officers and detectives,
This
they
is
just look
terrible.
more heartbroken than anything.
It's even worse
And-
to open the door and actually bear witness to that scene and actually see with your own two eyes what's happened there.
Y'all, I am so disturbed at this point because all I can say is that baby knew. He just knew it. He was crying, and you know, this is sad that his mom wasn't there to protect him. That's sad that his mother wasn't there to protect him. That's all I can think about right now. That is all I can think about. Is this man get ready to kill this baby and he can't even call. Not one time did he say, I want my mommy. He just was crying. I'm so heartbroken about all of this. Right, Miss Linda? They haven't began to live their life. How dare you? Right. Why didn't he tear the gun on his own self than to do something like that to that baby? He was old enough to know what you was about to do to him. And wow. All I can say is wow, y'all. Ladies, know what you're doing out here. If you got a man that's at home being faithful to you, taking care of your kids while you out, supposed to be probably doing a job, going to work, doing something, going to school, but you out here doing God knows what, and, you know, bringing this man back, you know, STDs and cheating on him. He done got so distraught. At this point, he don't care. Hurt people. So he figured, I'm going to daggone hurt her for the rest of her life. She gonna suffer for the rest of her life to know that she cheated and I took me and my kids out of here. That's just living in hell in your mind. Your 3 babies gone. Again, know who you're sleeping with. Leaving your children with. Is you come home and don't have children. Because you done daggone drove that man insane. Insane. To go out here and kill himself and his kids. That's all I can say is, you know, he wanted to hurt you for the rest of your life. That's something to think about for the rest of your life, that you cheated on this man and you done drove him insane enough for him to kill your kids and himself. That would just drive me crazy, insane. All right, well, I just wanted to daggone put that story out there again. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there because these people are just losing it, y'all. They losing it. Ain't no female worth taking. your life. No, but it wasn't even. I don't even think it was about him. Her cheating. I think he might have. You know what I'm saying? Because he said you keep giving me STDs. So he probably. We don't know what kind of STD he done gave, but. I mean, she done gave him, you know what I'm saying? It might have been something that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know why he would take them babies. But you know what? It is because he wanted her to suffer. He wanted her to suffer for what she done to him. And then she keep bringing him in STDs and stuff. You know, he was going to tell his story before he left up out of here, what this girl had done to him for the world, to know his story before he left up out of here, why he did what he done. He explained it to the world, why he did it. Wasn't no more clear than that he could tell a person. You done burnt him up, you cheating on him, you leaving him with the kids all the time, you ain't even come home. So he just distraught, y'all. He's distraught. You know, and love will make you do some crazy things. This man done been in this woman's life for 13 years. That's a long time. He didn't leave without a story. Do you understand? He let the world know what the world he was doing, because guess what? This woman done hurt him to the capacity, and he wanted her to hurt for the rest of her days. He wanted her to know that this is it. This is what you done. Whoever else was with her, this is what you done. You caused this, and this. This is it. So you're gonna daggone, you know, like I said, hurt people, and she wanted him. You know what I'm saying? He wanted her to suffer for the rest of her days. She had 3 beautiful children, probably. And I can say that because children are daggone God's angels. I wish someone could have stopped him. She could have. She could have came home. She could have came home. That's what it really all about. You ain't even come home. Did y'all not hear that? You didn't come home. Dang, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, you out here cheating, but then you don't even come home. Usually somebody out here doing that don't come home usually be somebody that daggone is on drugs. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna put that on the girl because I don't know her. But when you don't come home and you staying out all night, you don't have to be cheating. You could be on drugs. But, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put that on her. But, you know, this is a travesty. This is something she got to live with for the rest of her life. What story we talking about? Because these people have lost it. We talking about this one, Raven. Did you miss it? Hold on. We talking about this one. I hate to keep on showing it, but we talking about the one where the man daggone went in here and daggone, you know, distraught. The boy went in there and shot the kids. Not the first one, because we did the first one, remember? About the dude that stabbed the girl 18 times. Well, this one is about...
All the city police say Little John, the 3 kids, and their mom all lived together. They were called after Little John went Facebook Live, making threats to kill himself and the kids.
We received a 911 call in regards to this at 4:14 that morning.
Hey, this shit's so fun. Look at my son right here. I just told him I'm finna kill his ass. You hear me? That's fucking fucked up, cuz, on my soul, nigga. But see, everybody think I'm joking, right? I'm playing, right? Everybody think I'm fucking playing, right? Right, okay. This gonna be the last time, this be the last video I make, nigga. God rest my soul. Wook, over your Foreman, you are responsible for your part in this too. You chose to be a destroyer, right? It's okay, fine. You hold this, take this with you. Tater, wow, nigga. After everything I gave you, cuz. After everything, all I wanted was a conversation, nigga. I told you, nigga. All you had to do was talk to me, nigga. All I wanted was conversation. That's it. I wanted you to be woman enough to look me in my fucking eyes, nigga. After 13 years of my life, nigga, giving to you. Nigga, and cut me loose. Look me in my face and break me loose, nigga. Look, break my heart. Look me in my eyes and break my heart, nigga. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You wanna go lay up with niggas and get fucked And nigga, whatever the case, you're slick, my nigga. You lied, my nigga. You're a habitual cheater, my nigga. And you have given yourself to men. You've given me STD behind this shit. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked other niggas recklessly. I forgave you for it. You wouldn't even come home, baby. You wouldn't even come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Galen. Watch this. Yeah. And carry this torch, baby. And no, I gave you a choice. And you chose this. Oh, you're so scared, right? Okay. Okay.
OCPD flooding the streets with officers,
So,
sending a helicopter for a bird's eye view, and we're in
my
the process
thing
of getting
is,
an Amber Alert
again,
out. But that call came
someone
in just
distraught.
minutes too late.
You know what I'm saying? He wanted her to suffer. He wanted her to suffer for the rest of her days. He really wanted her to suffer for the rest of her days. You've given me STDs. You cheating on me. You won't come home. This is what this has amounted to. And can you imagine living the rest of your life knowing that you was with a man that you've pushed over the edge like this to where he don't even want to live no more and he'll take the kids with him? Right. Right. But he wanted her to suffer, baby. Miss Raven. He wanted her to suffer. He wanted her to suffer for the rest of her days. Why? You done this to me. This is how he feel. You know what I'm saying? You got to think of a mental at this point, this mindset of a mental breakdown. He's mental, guys. He done went into a mental breakdown. This is where you have clicked. You've snapped. There's no coming back from being snapped. You know what I'm saying? And nobody could have called him back to be like, bruh, she should have came home. And that's where I fought her at. This man is on live telling you that he about to kill your baby and you ain't made no moves home. Oh, girl, bye. What you thought he was playing? Your baby crying. That should have been enough right there to put in your heart and say, let me get home. You know what I'm saying? But honey, he was going to get you too. He was going to get you. He done snapped. Yeah, he done took enough is enough, baby. You done been with a woman for 13 years. You done been faithful. You staying home with the kids. You babysitting. She out shaking the tail, hanging out at the club, being nasty, sleeping around with Tom, Dick, Harry, Sue, Sid, and Sal, and bringing him back diseases. He done snapped. He said, I forgave you. If you listen to the words this boy's saying, he sound like a prophet. You out here, sleeping around with different, he says she's out here recklessly sleeping around, baby. So he wants her to suffer. This is something to suffer. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live with this for the rest of your days. I bet that'd be the last time your dad gonna cheat again. Because you always hear this man speaking that's in the atmosphere to everyone, what he felt and why he done what he done. He's explaining why he doing it. You done burnt him. You cheating on him. You got him at home looking like a dumb plum fool. That's what he said. I'm just saying what he said. He feels some type of way. And I know everybody like, well, he shouldn't have did that to the kids. No, he shouldn't have. But his mindset is a snap mind. You know what they can use if they really want to use this as a whatchamacallit. Yes, it was premeditated because he sat there and said what he was going to do. But he done snapped at this point. He don't care. It's over. You know what I'm saying? You could have let me out of this. Don't hold me on. Break my heart in my face. Don't break it behind my back. Out here sleeping around, and then you ain't come home. That daggone you could feel the hurt in him. I'm sorry, I seen it and felt it. I felt it, y'all, when he screamed. You could feel the hurt in this man, and he done took enough. He snapped. People snap. And he want her to hurt for the rest of her days. See, when you out here dig on living, baby, get up out that stuff and them socks and stuff and the chair. And push that daggone chair back over there in the corner, baby. But let me tell you something. He definitely want her to suffer. And God, we only thing we can do is say, well, God called them kids home out of the tragic that they was going through. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to deal with none of this mess no more. Unfaithful mom, probably not never home with a daggone lunatic father that threatening. He's 6 years old. That baby daggone, Lord have mercy, baby. That you just think about the babies. And that was sad for you to tell your baby you about to daggone do him in. But again, y'all, yes, Miss Linda, very much mental illness. He snapped. You could feel it in him.
He wasn't mental ill. He was actually fed up with that girl's shit.
That's what I'm saying, baby. He done snapped. Snap means it's over. You can daggone. Some people can drive you. It could be the least thing to get on people's nerve, babe.
I know.
And they'll snap in an instant.
Grandma, when my dad comes back, can you give this to him?
You give it to him. He's gonna be right there.
Because I want him to put things up, at his job.
You want to what?
I want to give this to my dad, and I want him to put it up at his job. The windows.
Oh, well, you give it to him when he come here. Put it on under the thingy in there, and he'll get it.
And also,
Grandma's doing a YouTube.
Markers.
I'm doing a YouTube right now. I'm not condoning nothing that this man has done, but I know the mindset of a person that has lost they marbles. You know what I'm saying? I watch Criminal Minds, CSI, you know what I'm saying, Law and Order. I mean, every criminal thing that I could possibly watch, and that's one that daggone can say he's not mental because he sat there and did that. But the whole scenario of the matter is he done snapped. He snapped and it said, it's over, it's over. It was the list. It was the last straw for him. He snapped because of her selfish. That part. To her, he was just a live and living babysitter, not her man. To her, he was right, and he's the kid's dad. That's their dad, I guess. He said, I'm about to daggone do our son. But again, you know what I'm saying? It's the things that people is the darkness is falling over some of our loved ones, guys. Don't let them fool y'all about that daggone machine that they done put up in the goddamn clouds, baby. It done bought some dark stuff over here in the land, causing these people to do this. People just ain't daggone going out here just to be doing. Something is going on. And that's sad. Well, another covered story about what I feel about the situation and how I feel about it. I feel like hurt people, and he wanted to hurt this woman for the rest of his days. Her days that she stay here on earth to realize the cheating. And see, God says thou shalt not cheat, y'all. He says it in the Bible. When you cheat, you don't just hurt. You hurting people. You hear me? You going out here, you're not just drink on cheating to hurt him, but you could bring back y'all something to kill y'all. If, you know what I'm saying, it ain't what the heck he took and did what he did for anyways, because you done gave him something that he probably didn't want to die of. So he probably took himself out of here with his kids. He didn't want them to be here. Get these out my bed. He didn't want them to daggone suffer with this woman and daggone keep the kids at home with him all the time. So he took his babies with him. Well, they didn't go with him because he committed suicide. So we don't know. I guess if he daggone asked God to forgive him, God didn't never tell us he would not daggone forgive us for nothing. Because he's a forgiving God. But you would definitely have to repent. We don't know what the daggone never-ending repenting of. But I don't even know. Y'all, I'm so distraught about these stories that I uncovered today, both of them. Donald Trump and them, let me see if I can show y'all this, because, honey, baby, Donald Trump and them, I don't know what they doing with the Trumps, but, honey, they done daggone been invaded, child.
Hey, you said you talk like
They done daggone been, whatever they call it, shoot. Daggone done got in trouble, that's what I know. The Trumps done daggone. Hold on, y'all. Listen to this, y'all. There's some more stuff, child. Just came across the news. They got the tea today, girl. The Trumps.
A developing story out of Palm Beach, Florida. The FBI raiding the Mar-a-Lago home of former President Donald Trump, with Trump himself and his team releasing a statement while the raid was ongoing. We're getting reaction now from a lot of different folks on social media, including yourself. We'll break it down here live for you on WFLA Now. Hello there to you folks. JB here with you live in the Stream Center. A story a lot of folks talking about, especially right here in Florida, is the story right here. This video coming in a short time ago, a flight by our NBC sister station, WPTV, flying over the Mar-a-Lago home of President Donald Trump. This is not live, but this was their flight soon after the FBI left the home of President Donald Trump, former president of the United States. You're looking here at Mar-a-Lago, and not too much activity from what we saw when WPTV's
Why would they do that,
chopper,
Joe?
made it over Mar-a-Lago. But this was a short time ago, as we understand it, and a lot of different reaction coming in.
Boy, the tea been daggone busy today,
Beyond
girl.
Florida politics, Twitter, Facebook, social media lighting up in response to the former president's home being raided by the FBI. Trump saying that the raid was by a large group of FBI agents.
My.
Releasing a statement that read in part, "These are dark times for our nation, as my beautiful home, Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, is currently under siege, raided and occupied by a large group of FBI agents. After working and cooperating with the relevant government agencies, this unannounced raid on my home was not necessary or appropriate. They even broke into my safe." That, in part, the statement released by the former president of the United States.
Y'all hear this mess?
So by the time the news broke online, by the time that the news made the rounds on social media, by the time that the news crews had begun to scramble to get to Mar-a-Lago, the FBI had concluded this raid. And a person familiar with the raid itself saying that the FBI is not disputing the fact that the raid was conducted, according to NBC News. The White House saying that it was not given a heads up. NBC News reporting this quote from a White House official saying, "We did not have notice of the reported action."
Y'all know why they daggone messing with Trump. Baby, you know why they messing with Trump.
The FBI raid coming just days after Attorney General Merrick Garland telling NBC News that the most wide-ranging investigation in Justice Department history was examining not only the rioters on January 6th, who, of course, as you remember, broke into the Capitol and physically attacked officers, but that they were also going to be examining whether anyone was, quote-unquote, criminally responsible for interfering with the peaceful transfer of power from one administration
What the hell wrong with
to
you?
another.
Who
So
does
again,
that to
if you're
people?
just joining us here, folks, this is not live video. This is video that we were able to capture from WPTV, NBC sister station, when they were able to get their chopper in the air right as this news broke this evening, a short time ago. and we just got in this video. We're sharing it here with
Is
you
these
now.
them apple fritters?
The
These
chopper
ain't
making the
yours.
rounds over the Mar-a-Lago property after the FBI had left. We don't know at this time exactly how long the FBI was there. Former President Trump saying that they got into a safe. It seems to be a relatively expansive search. What exactly they were going after, whether or not there was a particular target in mind, or if they were, executing an all-out raid of the property,
Yours is thinner.
that's unclear at this time and might come out through various reports in the hours and days ahead. But in the meantime, we want to show you Mar-a-Lago, most recently in the video that we have from this chopper flight a short time ago. And we're going to be getting your reaction here from social media, including some of the reaction too that is coming in from politicians and elected officials across the state of Florida.
Wow.
One of those who have been tweeting out quite a bit since this news broke.
What happened?
U.S.
He got classified, supposed to have classified,
tweet as of 34 minutes ago.
papers in his
Reads as
home.
follows. Using government power
Y'all know
to
why they
persecute
messing with him,
political
y'all.
opponents is something we have not,
Cause
something we have
they
seen
know that
many
daggone
times from third
them
world
men's about to come
Marxist
back in on their
dictatorships,
asses.
but never before in
God
America.
got Trump in here for a reason, y'all. And they
Following
better
up with that tweet
they better
saying,
quit trying to
"After
daggone
today's
mess
raid
with
on
stuff."
Mar-a-Lago, what do you think the left plans to use those 87,000 new IRS agents for?" Another tweet reading, "The FBI isn't doing anything about the groups vandalizing Catholic churches, firebombing pro-life groups, or threatening Supreme Court justices.
I guess they mad at
find
Trump
time
because
to
Trump went
raid
up there and
Mar-a-Lago."
daggone raided the
Marco Rubio
daggone
sending out a series of tweets there.
what
in
you
the
call it.
aftermath of the news breaking.
Well, y'all, I guess that's it for me. That's all the tea I got for right now. I done had enough for today, boy. 2 deaths. One where the girl got murdered and he stabbed her 18 times in broad daylight and left the daggone, blase, where he put it. I don't even want to daggone say where that was, but everybody know. And then this here, and then the president getting raided, my. What a busy day Big Mama done had. Like I done daggone been through all of this stuff. Let me clear my mind, erase all of this, Lord, repent, take all of this dark stuff off me that I done received in my body today, Lord, because it was some dark mess. Because that was some dark mess that done came in on my spirit. So, Lord, please, if everybody that I done gave this to and it done got dark on your soul, you repent and release it tonight before you lay down tonight and go to sleep, because there's some dark stuff. Y'all hear me? Don't forget to pray before you go to night tonight, guys, because this stuff that is, when you receive it in your soul, you got to also be able to release it to God, even though he give it to you. But this is travesties, y'all. We're going to pray for these families. We're going to hope that, these women learn their lessons not to cheat on men that's daggone distraught and leave their kids with men that, you know what I'm saying, you're out here sleeping around with Tom, Dick, Harry, Susie, and Sal, and your baby being his life threatening. Now he gone with the rest of them because you just can't be right. God says, thou shalt not cheat. And if this man is daggone at home and being a good man to you and you out here doing him wrong, this is the outcome of a devastated person. They snap. You ain't come home either. He thought he'd get on live and tell you, come, you know what I'm saying, this is what happened, you better come on now. But you chose to be with whoever you was with, and this is the outcome of it. And ladies, just know what kind of people or monsters and things you're sleeping around with. Just know that. Big Mama love y'all, and y'all have a very blessed day, and don't let nobody steal your joy, because there's some dark stuff, y'all. Good night, y'all. What Miss Linda say? Yes, God give us strength in these later days. Yes, ma'am, we got to get the light back on us. So y'all praise God tonight. You pray over your bodies and, keep yourself safe, because, honey, these folks is ludicrous. All right. Y'all have a blessed night.